Doom the Dark Ages. Now, I'm going to come clean here. I'm going to lay this out on the table before I even begin. This is my first experience with a Doom game, so this is the opinion of someone who didn't know anything about any of the games before playing, and I've gone in completely blind. Like, I've never played any of the other Doom games. My first experience, never seen a video, don't know anything about it, completely blind. On first impressions, I found the game to be very fast paced, but I did turn on auto sprint in the settings. The buttons were pretty easy to learn and they weren't really hard to remember as that as well. But I also do use an Elite controller, so obviously no shit. Me linking the buttons to the paddles at the back will make it easier. Like I know, no shit. But the visuals are honestly quite impressive as well, at least graphics wise. They looked great during the cutscenes and they held up very well during actual gameplay as well. They also did a very good job of making it quite easy to stay in the world, as there was nothing that really took me out of it, like some dumb product placement or some stupid political bullshit that I don't care about. Like, so that's one thing that I will say. Another thing I will say is that the cutscenes, though, there is so many moments of just straight aura farming, and I'm all here for it. It's just such an ego stroke when a game shows you as just the baddest person to touch the earth. Like, it just makes you feel like just actual Himothy. And like, this game does a very good job of that. Gameplay wise, this game, as I said, is very fast paced, and I do find myself not blinking for long periods of time when playing it. But like, I don't know if that's a me thing or the game thing, so I won't hold that against it. And look, I'm someone who grew up playing Halo as a kid. So I got a lot of very similar vibes going through like the missions as I was getting the collectibles and gold and stuff. But like I just kind of felt like I was playing a kind of like a more adult version of, if that makes sense. Like for example, like as a kid, I was like running around fighting the Covenant, trying to find skulls and stuff. And now I'm cutting demons in half with my chainsaw shield and collecting toys, like that kind of similarity kind of thing. That being said, the maps were all very different, except for the big kind of mech titan missions. But like I know that's not the point of them. I know the point of them is just kind of be big and smash stuff, which I did enjoy. But I didn't feel like I was replaying the same shit that I was playing from like an hour ago, which was obviously a good thing, which I find a lot of games kind of have that kind of rinse and repeat kind of strategy these days. Finding the collectibles wasn't too hard, but it was enough of a challenge that like if you weren't trying to find them, you wouldn't miss them. And if you could see where they were and you weren't trying to find the path, you probably wouldn't find the path, which was something I enjoyed. All the guns in this game are all pretty cool. They're all really useful in pretty much every situation. That being said, you can pretty much just use any gun like the whole time. Like you can just pick one or two guns and just never upgrade, just never change them and only upgrade them. Like I just got the flail and the super shoddy and just upgraded those, and I was good. So whether that's a good thing is up to you or not. This game is definitely a parry simulator, so it's up to you if you find those kinds of things annoying. I personally didn't. The glory kills in this game, they're fun, but there's only like one, maybe two. I'm pretty sure there's not. I'm pretty sure it's only one, but there might be two for each enemy type. And like I know it's not the same as Eternal, um, like from what I've seen, what people have showed me, like the rotation and all that. But you know, jumping into a big fat demon and cutting them in half, it is pretty fun. And I am talking about in Dark Ages. I am turning about the kills where you actually jump up on them and do an action. None of this, because if you do it wrong, you just kind of end up kicking them or meleeing them. Like I'm talking about the actual animations. The achievements for Doom the Dark Ages are all pretty straightforward. It's just pretty much just complete every mission with the challenges within. Complete all the mastery challenges for every weapon, so just fully upgrade them, complete the challenge that gives you. Fully upgrade the shield with all its runes as well, and all the melee weapons, and then just collect all the collectibles, so your toys and your codex pages, that kind of stuff. Like honestly, I only kind of played this game because I kept seeing it everywhere, and Term was talking about it, and because he's played all the Doom games like for ages, and then I was just like, I'll take his word for it. And then I seen it was releasing day one on Game Pass, and thought, all right, well, definitely why not? Like I can always uninstall it. I don't have to finish it. I could just suss it, don't like it, whatever. Like see what the hype's about. But I did find myself not only going back and replaying missions, to get the collectibles that I did miss, like for the achievements. But I also found myself looking into the other Doom games and watching on YouTube like the quote unquote full story videos. Just taking in as much of the lore and just the story as I can, just because it's just generally good. So do with that what you will. But overall, Doom the Dark Ages is a pretty good and solid game. Yes, it reminds me of the game that's in the back of the arcade that's about 20 times louder than absolutely everything else in the building. But it's a lot of fun, and I can definitely see myself coming back and doing a few more playthroughs. I have heard though from a lot of Doom enthusiasts that they do like Eternal way more than this. But I've also heard that Eternal is a lot more like sweaty of this with like the gun rotation and stuff like that. So do with that what you will. I'm just gonna have to take their word for it until I actually get around to playing it myself. But yeah, that's about it. It's a good game. See ya.